Kids heading back to school today in Avon for one, others next week and beyond. The new year poses a lot of challenges for a lot of different children and special needs children too, who likely can't adhere to the guidelines. They will probably need an adult and adult support. How can schools prepare for these adjustments? And joining me live, Catherine Michael, a managing partner at Connell Michael & Kerr and chair of the Education Law Division. So good to see you again.
It's good to see you too.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about this. A couple of weeks ago, I had a grandmother reach out to me and tell me that her grandchild has autism and said, I'm really worried about masks and what she is going to be doing at school. Let's talk just in general terms. What do you want parents and grandparents to know?
I want them to know first that schools are trying to take as many steps as they can to keep kids safe. They're instituting all sorts of plans as to how to make necessary accommodations as well. And those accommodations can include programs where they keep kids who can't wear masks or who have sensory issues separated from other kids. You can have a one-on-one aide working with that individual wearing a mask. So the schools are already putting steps into place to try to make parents and grandparents a little bit more comfortable. And I know we're all going into this a little bit concerned and afraid, but to alleviate that grandmother's fear, she should know that the schools are taking steps at this point.
Yeah, let's talk about that a little bit more in depth too. They're taking the steps. We always get messages from someone feeling like the school's not doing enough. And then we hear from the school that has said, we are doing everything we can. And there's a lot of times there's this little debate that goes on between them. As someone who deals with it every day, what's the best way to try to communicate the right way to get what you feel like you need?
And that is number one, Angela. It is that these parents and grandparents need to communicate with the school as to what their child needs. The school is not going to be a jack of all trades, although legally they are required to be. So the school district needs to be putting in place a program for every special needs child that is specific for their needs given the whole COVID crisis. So parents need to send emails saying, my child has sensory issues, as you're aware. I'm not sure they're going to wear a mask. They need to be saying my child needs to be in an online program and we need one-on-one instruction because they can't be in school due to some critically ill family members. Parents really need to take that initiative. If there are concerns they have, the best thing they can do is put those in writing. Schools really are scrambling right now, but that does not take away from these obligations to serve these kids. But I think we're going to see some people get lost in the shuffle a little bit if they're not putting these concerns in writing.
Yeah, we only have about 30 seconds left, but one of the things we're thinking about is, autism may not be able to pick up a child that has autism, facial expressions, for example, when a teacher has their mask on. I know too, common sense is going to be important. I want you to kind of wrap those in and have the final thought.
Okay, so that's where we look at an appropriate program. So if you're trying to teach a child social skills and we're talking facial expressions, schools can put in place things like this, where you're using Zoom or other things, where a teacher can communicate with the student. The biggest and most important thing that I want to leave our viewers with is that the program has to still be appropriate for your child. So if your child needs to be picking up verbal cues, if your child needs to be online but have closed captioning or sign language, these are things you can ask for, and these are things you'd be entitled to.
Catherine Michael, as always, we sure do appreciate your expertise. Good to see you again. We hope you have a good one.